Hi, Team Rockstars. Brittany here. So it's Sunday, and I had posted in the group earlier this week that I was going to do a questions and answer video every week on Sundays. Sunday nights are a little bit easier here in my household. Yes, I have all 4 kids here, but my husband's home and he can do bath and bed for my younger 2, and of course, my older 2, they're old enough to go to bed on their own. So this is something new that I want to be doing. So if you ever have questions, throw them in the group and I'll answer them on Sunday nights. But if it's also very, very important, obviously I'll answer you inside the group itself. So the first question comes from Kaylee today. She had asked about samples and stuff like that from like Ultra Sexy, the AHA skincare, and the vitamin C skincare that we have coming out, or that we have had come out. For sample wise, unfortunately, I'm not high enough up the chain to realize what's going to be coming out eventually. As soon as I get word of stuff like that, I do post it in the group because I follow my mentor because she is a senior, so she finds out a lot more stuff than I do. Where we don't, rely on district managers to get us the information a few days later or whatever, wait till a weekday. As soon as it gets posted, I post it as well. I share it. With our company being separated from AVON Products Incorporated, and we're now called New Avon LLC. Our new partner for North America of Avon, I would assume, is trying to get their hands on everything because it just happened last month where everything turned about. And I could only speculate on what I've heard within a group that I'm a part of, that there are more samples coming. I can only imagine by fourth quarter that there will be a lot more samples out there for us. But in the meantime, what I can suggest is buying a demo. Yeah, it's out of pocket, but believe it or not, you're going to get more for your money, and it's going to go a lot further for sample-wise, and just make your own samples. You can get pill containers at the Dollar Tree. They're different colors and they're little lid things, and you get 7 for $1. I mean, that's 7 people that you can put that skincare into, and that's not even going to take a third of your skincare demo. So, I mean, I've ordered eyeshadow containers, like sample containers, off of Amazon before. I know you can get them on eBay. You can pretty much find sample containers anywhere. Walmart, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Family Dollar, wherever, and just make your own for the time being until everything gets handled, and, and see what comes available. So, if you always have certain requests for stuff like that, you can also email customer service, and they will forward that on to the appropriate people. I mean, the more that they hear from us, the better that they're going to get at bringing us what we need as representatives. So, but in the meantime, yeah, just make your own samples. Second question is from Susan. It says, what kinds of Facebook groups work best to post the Avon products, and then which work best for recruiting? There is no either or. I use them all for either recruiting or sales. I usually do 1 week sales, 1 week recruiting. I just did the recruiting last night. Robin did the week prior. Her and I kind of watch what we're doing so we don't overlap each other. Just because there's no reason for 2 of us to be posted in the same exact group within minutes apart, because we both recruit at the same time in the evening. So what I do suggest is not to do it in your local Facebook groups unless it's allowed. I know here in our area it's not allowed, including the one that I run, which is one of the largest in our local direct area. We have almost 15,000, and businesses are not allowed. The local groups do allow me, though, to post my products that I have on hand or my inventory sales that I do once a month. So if if your local groups don't allow it, join out-of-state groups. Doesn't matter where you're from, obviously. I mean, we can service anybody across the U.S., including, for recruiting and sales, and just alternate, do 1 week recruiting, 1 week sales, take a week off, and then do it again. Because then if you're in out-of-state ones or non-local ones to you, it won't matter if you get kicked out. Versus I personally can't get kicked out of my local groups at all. So, I can't take that risk to do it. I have been able to post in the past, but they've changed as the groups have gotten bigger. So just make sure to check the group rules. I don't check the group rules for the out-of-state ones that I recruit and post in, just because, like I said, if I get kicked out, it's not the end of the world to me. I'll just go find 10 more to post in. So just do what works best for you. But yeah, otherwise there's no certain groups that you can post, that work better for sales and some that work better for recruiting. It's just both, and how you portray it and how and when you post it. the last question of the night from Susan is, how do you keep your business organized? Do you use notebook, files, or program online? I am the most unorganized person uh, in my life. I swear to God. Um, my business office here in my new house. Granted, yes, I have my desk set up. I have my computer right here to my left, and I have my laptop on my desk, and I have a notebook, pens, or whatever. But the rest of my office is completely destroyed right now with product everywhere, bags everywhere. I'm trying to get it set up to where it's functional for me. So, but otherwise, yeah, I'm completely unorganized. For sales and recruiting and all that, I rely on Avon system completely. They offer Elma, which is where our leads go in. If you get a personal lead, you can enter that into Elma, so you can track your progress with it. For sales, I use the web office tab. I use the address book for every customer. I can go back into their history up to a year and see what they've ordered and what they haven't ordered or whatever. Stuff like that. That's what I rely on. I will not go with other programs personally, just because that's just more work. Why would I use that stuff when Avon offers it to me? So I mean, otherwise, yeah. When it comes to inventory, I use a notebook. I don't use Excel. I don't use an inventory program. I'm very old school when it comes to that way. I do always have a notebook and pen, on hand that I doodle in and I scribble ideas or whatever. I don't keep anything organized on my laptop or my computer or my iPad for that fact with files. I just name them and save them to the documents. Um, Sometimes I have folders on my laptop though of pictures, of sale flyers or whatever, but that's about it. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, I'm very bad at erasing stuff for one. I hoard everything on my electronics. If all my devices went down at one point, I'd probably be completely lost. Which I was last weekend, where I was without service, without internet, and I only had my phone. That wasn't fun for me. So, but otherwise, yeah, I mean, you just have to find what works for you, and just keep tabs. Some people use an index file for customers, and then, if you use the order slips that come in the order books that Avon provides, just stick the slip in under each customer, in the index file. So you could do that too. I don't use the order books, just because I've been doing it so long, and that I just plug in the order right on my thing, and then I figure out their total by calculator. So, but yeah. So I mean, you just have to figure out what works for you. If you're getting overwhelmed, start with one thing, like, okay, let's get the customers under control. Let's input them all into the address book. Let's see what they've ordered. I mean, each person has their own order in my Avon history, so it's just easier that way. So, but those are the 3 questions that were asked this week. I hope somebody, others of you come out with more questions so I can continue to do this each week. And I'll post in the group, Wednesday night, looking for questions for this Sunday if none have been posted. I'll start a thread and just start posting them in there. Don't worry if you post more than one. Just post as many as you can, and we'll get them taken care of. If I don't get them all to, one night, I'll continue. I'll just put them on for the next week, or I may even do a video during the middle of the week to get them covered. So, but yeah, those are the questions for the week. They were great questions. I'm glad that you guys are asking these types of things. And I'm able to, answer, hopefully, to the best of my knowledge anyways. And if there's always something I can't answer, I'll find the answer for you from somebody. But yeah, I'm kind of excited. I've personally added 3 new people into our group, or into our team, in the last, 72 hours, which has been fun. Which I'll be reaching out to you to go over to go over new stuff. So, but yeah, just keep the questions coming. The more questions you guys ask, the better knowledge that we all have, and it makes me feel like you're being more active within your business when you have questions. If you don't have questions, that's fine. But not everybody has, the knowledge. I still learn new stuff day in and day out. So, but anyways, I hope you guys have a great evening and a great week. And if you have any questions, let me know. Talk to you later. Bye.